So I wanted to share a quick, hopefully, quick video, a little bit about me, my cleaning habits, and hopefully some encouragement for you, and especially those who are not neat by nature. So the first thing is just a little bit about me. So I wasn't raised in a home where there was established cleaning routines. I never really knew how to clean my room, for example. It just always was a mess. I was constantly getting in trouble for it. I just felt overwhelmed by it and I didn't know what to do. And that, of course, led into when I had my own home, how I took care of my home as well. It would get to the point that it was just overwhelming and a disaster, and I'd have to spend hours and hours cleaning, and it still just felt, okay. So I just want you to know that if you are not neat by nature, you don't have to feel ashamed of that. Some people just have this innate sense of cleaning. Like I noticed, even when I went to one of my friend's house, who just always had just a beautiful put together home, even when we were hanging out and talking, she would just like pick up a cloth or a sponge and just start wiping things down, like her fridge or her sink. And she wasn't thinking about it. That was just her habit. That's just what she did. She just would clean. Even when friends were over. Picking up right away when you do something, that's a habit that's ingrained kind of in you. It becomes a habit, and some people just have that naturally. So if you are not that person, don't be ashamed of it. It's okay. With anything in life, habits become, routine, and then they just happen, and you don't even have to think about them anymore. So I just want you to know from my personal perspective, cleaning, being neat is something I have to work really hard at. And especially going through some like postpartum depression stuff, or just regular depression. I'm not sure. I've had a lot of kids in the last 11 years. So I've kind of always been in that postpartum phase, it feels like. So I'd get to the point where just doing anything in my home just seemed like £1,000,000 and completely overwhelming. Where just the thought of making my bed felt like it was going to take so much effort, let alone all the dishes and the laundry, which I still fall behind on all the time. I hate laundry. But through a book I read, which I'm going to share with you, I should have looked it up, I didn't. I'll try to maybe put it in the comments. But it's called Sink Reflections. My sister actually gave it to me, and I was kind of offended at first when she gave it to me because while I knew I needed help with my home, I didn't want other people telling me I needed help in caring for my home. So, but it's The Fly Lady is who wrote it. I think her real name is Marla, something Marla. But Sink Reflections, you can Google it, you'll find it. And she also has a website, flylady.net. And she has wonderful routines and stuff. But if you get a chance and have the opportunity, and if you really do struggle with that, please read the book Sink Reflections. It is just an amazing book that really opened my eyes to why I was struggling and how I was struggling and how to start taking steps to better improve my house and my attitude even. And really actually finding joy and purpose in being a housewife and taking care of my home. And it is for working women as well. Married, not married, kids, no kids. It just helps you establish those routines. And a big part of it is even self-care. I realize it looked like a mess. I apologize. But I really did want these videos to be as honest and realistic as possible. So for me, cleaning means a t-shirt, a sports bra, and shorts that I wore in high school. That's just kind of where I'm at. But really establishing those routines to become habits that you just kind of can do without thinking. And I still will fall back into them, which is why I really wanted to start the vlog as an extra motivator just to get things done. You can kind of see behind me here as a big timer. This is going to be your best friend. If you're just overwhelmed and don't know where to start with a timer. You can start with just tossing things. Get a garbage bag, set a timer for 15 minutes, go through whether it's one room, one floor, whatever it is, and just throw things away. There is stuff in our home that we just hang on to that really is just garbage, and it's okay. Try not to think about how much you're getting rid of at this point if you're just starting off in this, lifestyle change of becoming neater and cleaner in your home, because it's going to make a big difference. I'm even amazed now just noticing once I've gotten rid of stuff and established a place for my stuff to be, how much easier it is to clean. Even today when I was just overwhelmed, we're cleaning up after a party and I just didn't want to do anything. I started with something simple. and then it just kind of dominoes and snowballs, and it just becomes easier and easier. Today was a hard day because the baby has not been feeling well, so a big part of my day was holding my baby, and that's okay. Another thing is lists. Lists can be so invaluable in gathering your thoughts, kind of getting a plan for the day. But if the thought of a list is too overwhelming for you, I really encourage you just to start with a blank page and just fill in what you do for the day, whatever it is, and be okay with that. So I'm just going to share with you the beginning of my list. It says clothes on, start laundry, vlog, shake, which I did not want to make a milkshake. I didn't want to get my stuff out to make my protein shake this morning. So I crossed it out and wrote cereal and then put a check mark next to it. The other thing you have to remember is that your list can be changed. You can make them whatever it is you need them to be. And then the other thing, I added makeup. I used my makeup this weekend doing hair for weddings and stuff. So I added makeup into my list because I did take the time to go ahead and just clean my brushes and get them put away. Because I knew leaving things for later, it just makes it worse. So if you've got something that just feels unbearable, start with that thing, whatever that thing is. If it's dishes, if it's laundry, if it's making your bed, whatever that thing is that just feels like, oh, I need to get it done, but I just can't. Start with just one thing and be okay with whatever you put on your list. So there's several things that I wasn't able to accomplish today, but I also got a lot of these things done. And the things that I didn't get to, I'm just moving over to the next day, and I don't have to feel guilty about it. So this is just a quick short video to encourage you to know that I am not neat by nature. I hope to continue to do these videos as a way to encourage you because that book really helped me at the beginning of figuring out habits, letting things go. It's kind of, I know a lot of people are into the Marie Kondo method and just being able to get rid of things that don't spark joy. The Fly Lady talks about that a lot too. Like, look at this thing. If this sentimental thing is causing you more struggle because you don't have a place for it, it just feels like it's in the way, take a picture of that thing or whatever it is that you need to do to be able to just let that thing go, because whoever that person was that gave you that thing, that item, that article of clothing, whatever it is, they're not going to want you to have something in your life that's causing you depression or anxiety or anything like that. So you can let it go and know that that's what that person would want for you, to not be anxious or upset by a gift. It's helped me to just minimize things in my life, to cut back on the excess, and to really enjoy what I have. And that's when I've been able to really start like decorating, because I've gotten rid of the clutter. Now I have room to put like candlesticks on my my mantle or a sign. Like those kind of things happen once I was able to keep all the other stuff off my mantle. I know it's weird, but it really does help just to start getting rid of those loose ends. So I hope my videos are encouragements to people who are not neat by nature, and just to not feel ashamed by it. It's okay. My house is not picture perfect all the time. And when you watch this compilation video, you're going to just be overwhelmed by the mess that we can make in our home. The other thing is I do have a bigger family. 6 children make a lot of mess. And even like my bathroom, when I'm cleaning it, it looks like a disaster. In my bedroom when I'm started, some people might see it and just be like, oh, that's disgusting. How could you live like that? That's just from 2 days of me not having time just to put things away right away. But because everything has a home and I have those established routines, it doesn't take me hours and hours to clean my room anymore. And I'm not exaggerating. Me to clean my bedroom used to take hours and hours and hours. And I'm sure it'll happen again. I'm sure life will get busy or something will get in the way. This is summertime where I'm literally just dedicating my day to cleaning up the house. So once we throw in driving to preschool 3 days a week, Bible study another day of the week, I want to be getting back to the gym and getting kids to school and then home from school and making lunches for the ones at home. All that stuff is really going to start to weigh down on this. So it's really important for me this summer to really continue establishing those routines. And this is still new for me. We've only lived in this home for about 4 years, and I'm still honing in on what I need to do and how I need to do it and how often I need to do it. So I'd love to be cleaning my toilet more often than I do, but right now it's going pretty well. So it's give or take. But the biggest thing is not to get down on myself when things become out of hand, messy, overwhelming. Just to understand, I'm human. Things get out of hand. I'm not perfect. Things are going to pile up. It's okay. But what helps me is to know I can set a timer for 15 minutes and I can make a difference. So I hope this just encourages you to either make a list if you're okay with leaving things unchecked and moving them to another day, or starting your day off with a blank page and just writing down everything that you do, whatever it is. Like one thing that's not on here today, I ended up reorganizing one of the kitchen drawers because I had the bins out. The drawer was a mess and driving me crazy. So I just did it really quick. And I had a helper. You'll see that my little girl, who's going to be 4 tomorrow, she is loving helping me. And I love watching her. I caught her. I don't think I'm actually going to put the video in. But she got a baby wipe out and started wiping off the end table and cleaning the lamp. And that makes me happy that she sees I could do this. And cleaning is fun for her. It's helpful. She sees me doing it. I'm so glad I'm setting that example. So it's definitely a big boost for me to keep going, to know what I'm doing is making a difference, and the fact that my family also helps a lot. You'll see the kids taking things and putting them away, even if it's not their stuff, but working together and coming together to help keep our home a nice place that we want to spend time in, because this is our home. It's going to be our home for a long time, Lord willing, unless something drastic changes. But I want to take care of what we have, and I want my kids to also see that we want to respect what we have, appreciate it, and be thankful for it. So anyway, I hope this helps. I hope you like the videos to come. If there's anything in specific that you want to see, let me know. I'm going to clean up the downstairs now for this compilation video that I hope to upload soon. But I need to reorganize the kids' playroom. I don't know that it's going to be on that video for whenever I upload that, but it's going to happen soon. I'm going to have decoration changes and stuff coming up. And yeah, so if there's anything in specific you want to see, whether it's my pantry, my fridge, the kids' playroom, anything like that, let me know. There's other changes that are going to have to come, like the girls. I think I need to find another dresser in there and start phasing out the changing table, even though the baby's only turning 1. If I had a low dresser, I could definitely make that a changing table, but I feel like I need more drawers for clothes for the girls at this point. So things are always changing, and in life, you kind of have to be adaptable. And I think I mentioned it in the first video. I'm not at the point where maintenance is what's going on. It's constant changing, rethinking things, and the sooner that I accepted that, needing that flexibility in my life, in my cleaning routines and all that kind of stuff, the less pressure I felt on my shoulders to do a better job. So anyway, I encourage you, get your blank sheet, make your list or set your timer, but just start with something and feel okay with that. Whatever you get done, be okay with it, and it's going to start to snowball into better things. All right, it is 10 o'clock at night. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my other videos that I've been working on with massive cleaning and try and get the downstairs picked up, because tomorrow before the party I would like to mop all the floors, vacuum, and possibly dust. So to do that, I need to clean up the mess, which, as you can see behind me, looks great. And I've already done the dining room. I have all of this left to take care of. So just keep in mind, whenever you're looking on Instagram and even Facebook videos, you will never see the entire picture. The frame only shows you this much space. So there's always stuff in the background going on. No one is perfect. No one has it all together. But we just have to keep trying our best, keep trying to make the best decisions for our home and our families, and be okay with putting things for the next day. All right. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I realize I'm pretty new, so I hope that doesn't deter you from it, but please subscribe so you can see more videos coming up. Let me know if you need any other kind of encouragement. If you can, give my little video a heart so I know that you enjoyed this little break of honesty. Bye.